welcome back, everybody, to another Commissioner's Corner. I'm Commissioner Middleton.
And I am Commissioner Grove. Jeremy, week 1 is finally in the books. We got our first.
Thank goodness. That anticipation of just getting it out is
It really is. Some teams, you could tell, just didn't know what the hell was going on. Our beloved New Orleans Saints included, they just didn't. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. But like the Saints game, it was a close game. There were some close
game.
Yeah, there were some close games in our league. There were a few blowouts, a couple average score games.
Absolutely.
We're going to get into talking about those a little later on the show. We have Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda coming up, a really highly requested segment from last season that's coming back.
Biggest blowout.
Biggest nail biter. We have a new guest this week joining us.
That's right.
Wait a minute, Jordan. I think we might have some breaking news coming into the studio.
That's right. Once again, 2 weeks in a row, we have breaking news.
Breaking news. We're having a girl.
We are?
No, not us, you big sillies.
Oh, I thought I was pregnant.
Nope, that's just a big poop. Nope. Candace and Hal are having a baby girl. Again! Congratulations!
So happy for them.
That is awesome, guys. Seriously, congratulations. It's wonderful. I'm a proud parent, just as I know y'all are too. So it's really great that y'all are having another girl. That means you won't have to buy boy clothes.
That's right. You already got your own hand.
Exactly. So anything that saves money as a parent, I know is awesome.
Right.
So
well, let's get into the Monday Night Nail Biters.
Right. Yeah. I guess it's in some less exciting news, but exciting for the people that took part in the Monday Night Nail Biters.
Right. Let's go with Simone and Britt first. Simone was kind of weeble wobble there, and then all of a sudden she came back for a dramatic, one hell of a victory.
Oh man, like I saw the score going into the game, and Britt was like 101 points, and Simone was like at 80 something. I'm like, man, Britt's gonna. She was at 55 points. Okay.
Or thereabouts, yes.
Our producer had it right there ready to go. 55 to 101. And I'm like, holy man. I said holy man. Thinking most men, I guess, deities are.
But what was the big key of that?
That would be Matthew Stafford hooking up with Calvin Johnson.
This guy here and this guy here.
They hooked up a lot in the end zone with touchdowns.
Absolutely. Within the first few minutes.
Yeah, like the first 7 minutes. I'm like sitting there watching Yahoo Sports, and it was like rolling over like a cash machine. Just I'm like,
I went to the restroom, and I come out the restroom, and Holly says, "You've got to see this." I'm like, "What happened?" And all of a sudden, boom.
I didn't even have time to pour a beer.
Yeah, it was quicker than...
Yeah, it was awesome. And Simone came back, scored the most points of anybody this week. And I tell you what, she's going to be really hard to stop if this continues.
No, absolutely. I think she's going to be one of the strongest, if the strongest team
I saw that
in our league. So
yeah, I looked at it. I didn't even know who had Calvin Johnson. You had him last year. I'm like, who has him this year? Oh, Simone has him. Okay, that's nice. Oh, she's got Matthew Stafford too.
What?
And I looked at the rest of her lineup, and that is...
Yeah, very, very well.
Yeah, she's got 2 Johnsons, and she's not afraid to use them.
Hello.
Another Monday Night Nail Biter was you and your wife, Jeremy.
Yeah, that was a sore subject.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. You needed 14.5 points to come back and win.
I did.
You came really close.
Well, sometimes, yes.
Yes.
That was a situation where I thought that I'd leap over. I thought I was going to win.
Yeah, I guess just like in the bedroom, you got really close but couldn't quite get there.
Well, hello. Anyways, I fell short on points. And then there's, of course, there's you and Crystal.
Yep. I didn't even come close.
You wanted 3 points. That's all you asked for. You even put it on the message board.
I did.
Let me have 3 points.
I needed 3 more points than her running back scored. So I had Keenan Allen, I had Nick Novak. I'm like, the San Diego Chargers, they're known for offense. They're going to score offensive points.
And what happened?
They did not score anything.
Congratulations.
The kicker got 4, the wide receiver got 3.7. Together, that is not enough.
That's right.
I was not happy. You know, I would have won if I shoulda, coulda, woulda not started my 2 wide receivers. I had Keenan Allen, Vincent Jackson. I'm thinking, hey, those are name brand wide receivers. I'm going to start my name brands. That's like starting Levi and another name brand of jeans. And I should have started Andrew Hawkins and Emmanuel Sanders. I don't even know those name brands.
Right,
I guess that's like U.S. Polo Association and...
He doesn't know what. Gerbo?
Is that still a name brand?
Zeke Aparici?
Yeah, there's two.
Guest?
Yeah, Guess. Guess jeans. Those high-waisted jeans that the ladies wore.
Oh, yeah,
awesome.
Stonewashed, son.
Oh, man, they showed off those faux pas.
Now, the biggest blowout of this week was Hal.
Yeah, Hal.
Hal, what, 31.2 points?
Really, I mean, going back, a little homage, I guess you will, to Candace's team last year. She really showed off her TDs in this game.
Yeah, she did.
She beat Hal by 31 points. I mean, the next biggest blowout was Josh beating Andre, and Andre's tight end went out in the first quarter.
And the closest game, I'm going to have to go with me and my wife.
Right. I mean, I know it's a sore subject.
It hurts my heart.
I know it does, buddy. I really wish I was there for you.
No, you don't.
I really don't.
Move right along.
We picked some winners last year. I mean, not last year.
Last week.
We wanted to win last year. But last week, yeah, it does feel like a year ago. So long ago.
I remember like it was a week ago.
Like it was a year ago.
All right.
I went 4-2. We had a guest picker on. I went 4-2 in picking games last week. How would you do?
Yeah, I got 3 and 3.
All right, so I'm better than you.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, well.
But I did do better than our guest last week.
You really did. But before we get new picks from a new guest, I am going to challenge you. A gentleman's bet.
A challenge.
The winner, the best pick'em winner for the season between the two of us, gets to receive from the loser a 6-pack of beer, $10 or less.
I'll do it. You're on.
Okay.
But here's the situation.
Okay.
We have to get the most votes from the people on our league.
Okay.
And vote to see who buys what kind of beer.
All right. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll tally the votes up by
Tuesday.
By Tuesday, yes. By the morning, I get to work.
12 o'clock Tuesday. By 12 noon Tuesday.
Okay, that's it. 12 noon Tuesday. The most votes for a 6-pack of beer will be what the loser has to buy the winner.
Deal.
And it has to be beer. It can't be...
We're not doing a 6-pack of vodka.
Or a 6-pack of Smirnoff Ice, or hard cider, or...
Angry, pissed off tree.
Or twisted tea bullshit.
Hey.
Bull poop.
Poop. Yes. Sounds like
it's got to be beer.
Sounds like fun. So y'all go ahead and do some votes.
It doesn't necessarily have to be Coors Light. It can be really swank beer.
It could be Coors Light.
Or it could be Coors Light.
It could be Miller Lite.
It could be Busch.
Bud Ice. It could be Milwaukee's best.
No, it can't be.
Yes, it could.
Please don't do that.
Do it.
I am pleading, don't do that. It could be Old Milwaukee. That's the stuff.
Well, let's get into our picks there, Jordan.
All right, let's get into our picks. But before we do that, let's talk about that guy.
This fella right here?
That's Le'Veon Bell. He had a really good game.
Ring my bell. Ring my bell.
Let's also talk about him briefly.
Brief.
Record performing game against the Saints defense. His name is Matt Ryan.
Briefly.
He won't do that again. Let's also talk about him.
This guy?
He karate kicked a punter.
He definitely tried to. I don't know if he was trying to leapfrog.
I think that's what he was trying to do, and he misjudged height.
I don't know. He's like,
That's Antonio Brown.
you better shut your mouth or I'm going to stick my foot. And he's like, oh yeah, I dare you. He's like, I have
If you
no
haven't
idea
seen
what he
it,
tried to do.
go on YouTube. Antonio Brown Liu Kang kick. Because that was... All right, well, without further ado,
Let's have our guest.
let's welcome our guest this week. He is the owner of Wait For It.
Wait for it.
Dave.
Come on by, Dave.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Oh, snap. Set us down.
There he is.
That guy.
Dave the Graceful.
Hello, Grace.
Hey,
All right, Grace.
fellas.
Dave,
Young Dave.
you had a really tough matchup last week. You got the short end of the stick. I would like for you to tell us how it felt. And then I would like for you to tell us how it might be prevented next week.
Well, it felt like crap. Thanks, Jordan. Just, give me a cut, pour some lemon juice, salt,
Yeah.
The
Um,
burning things.
Other than that, I'm gonna prepare for it next week by kicking your ass, so.
That's right, we play each other.
Holy snaps.
Yep, and from looking over at you, I can see one thing. You were doing the beer challenge.
Go ahead, Dave. Dave is going for the beer
That
challenge.
is
I see a
awesome.
little something right here,
You-
right here, and right here.
I have seen pictures of Jean Lafitte in books, and you look like a young one.
This guy.
You really do. It's uncanny.
I'm digging it. I like it. Good job.
I know that's awesome. As you may be able to tell, Jeremy is looking scrumptiously scruffy.
That's right. I've grown this myself.
I have a couple. Just wait.
Wait for
I
it.
can't do that.
Yeah. Well, what you got going on in this area is awesome.
Okay, so
I
Dave,
think.
let's talk about some picks here.
Picks.
Yes.
Yes.
The game of the week, Dave. The premier game, the premier matchup
The cream of the crop.
that
I'll
we have
rise to the
chosen
top.
through very scientific data. We have Crystal against Hal. Crystal 1-0, Hal 0-1. It's a division matchup. This is a real big matchup.
That's the real deal, son.
Yahoo is predicting Crystal to win
Yahoo!
by slightly over half a point. Dave, tell us what you think. Who's going to win this one?
Crystal. How? The Tuck versus the Rex.
That's right.
All right. Jordan,
Yes.
you have a wife.
I,
Her name is Crystal. Hey.
Yep.
Ta-da!
She's not gonna like this, so just earmuffs. All right.
and cover the bait.
She has a good team. It's balanced. She's definitely going to earmuffs. She's definitely gonna do well this year, but not this week. This week is all about my upset special.
Uh-oh. So
Yes.
you're going with Hal.
The Friar Tuck, Rodgers, and fucking Gronk. They rebound.
You feeling
Oh
some
yeah.
Rodgers?
Oh yeah.
You're a Rodgers fan.
Discount double check.
You had him last year. You're a fan of
Oh
Rodgers.
yeah. Everybody skeets my players. Simone.
Not so fast there, Dave. I'm going to have to say I'm going with Crystal.
Wise choice. As I, too, am going with Crystal. I know what side of the bread my butter is.
What happens if you're eating toast?
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Just checking.
All right, Dave. Getting into a few more matchups. I guess we'll go into, one of our more premier matchups. It's a pair of unbeatens going against one another. We have
Somebody's got to win.
Right.
Somebody's got to lose.
again. Someone's got to win again.
Somebody's got to lose.
Blouses is playing more cowbells. Holly against
That's
Kevin.
right. That's right. I'm sorry.
Dave, who do you have in this one?
This is a battle of receivers versus running backs, in my opinion, this week.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kevin has Denver,
Yep.
a.k.a. the receivers.
Mm-hmm.
And Holly has Adrian Peterson and I can't remember the other one. But
Yep.
You know what? I give the edges. I do her the courtesy. She picked me last week. I gave the edge to the running backs this week. Holly takes it.
All right. Well, I think I too will go with Holly. I think she has a really good team. She's really taking it seriously and defending her championship, unlike I did last year.
Not so fast there, friend.
Ooh.
I'm going to have to go with Kevin.
Loser.
I'm going with Kevin all the way.
Well, what you do in the privacy of your home.
I grow beards.
Me too.
Dude,
All right.
Good job, you hairy bastard.
In another matchup, which from how both of them scored last week might be a little one-sided, we have Andre, the UL Raging Cajuns, against the Johnson twins of Simone.
The Johnsons.
Who do you think will win that one?
Some bratwurst.
Okay. If anybody was dead last week, this Simone. I'm sorry. All right, these guys right here. Hold on. Dug them down. These guys fucking threw a ass whooping
That is
up on some people.
some vulgar language.
Yes.
They threw some
anyway,
vulgar language on them peoples.
we got Stafford and Megatron versus Romo
So are you saying
and
that
company.
Are you saying that Tony Romo is not a good quarterback?
Tony Romo is the worst fantasy quarterback ever.
Strong takes from Dave.
Ever. Sorry, Andre.
You came to this show for entertainment. You're also getting hot sports takes.
Hot sports!
Jeremy. Andre or Simone?
Look, I have to say that I totally agree with you. I'm going with Simone.
I'm going to make it unanimous. I didn't realize how strong Simone's team was, and they are really strong. They are powerful.
I agree.
Party for Simone.
They are just...
I
That's
agree completely.
world's strongest man material. And that's like Globo Gym versus Average Joe's right there.
Except Average Joe's wins.
We're also going to talk about another game of unbeatens. Candace playing
Candace
Josh.
and Josh.
Pickle Sonia against It's a Girl.
I'm really liking this matchup.
Do you think some pickles will be slanged again, Dave? Or do you think girl power all the way like the Spice Girls said?
Pretty sure the pickle is not a good person.
Oh wow!
And
I feel some anger from last week.
He hurt my feelings.
Oh,
a
little bit.
Get you all
I got
frustrated.
vapors.
You got the vapors?
You got the
I got the
I'm all
vapors.
frustrated.
Oh, geez.
All right, you know what? This time, Candace, you're bringing the house. You're bringing Manning. You're bringing Vernon. You're bringing Moreno. You're taking them down. Thank you.
So, Jeremy, do you think they're gonna dance like house party style all over Josh.
I'm gonna have to sit down and talk to have a nice.
Is that a
little talk.
sprinkler style or?
I am going Pinkelslinger all the way. I think Pinkelslinger is gonna make it and break it.
I am thinking that Candace will win.
Okay.
That's right. TDs were shown last week. I'm expecting more this week.
It's not TDs anymore.
I'm expecting girl TDs.
I'm pretending to draw right now because that's what these guys
I was
just did.
really.
All right.
I was circling
All right.
like a professional commentator.
I was taking notes.
I wasn't drawing at all.
Okay, so next,
Jeremy against Britt.
do I have a say so in this one?
You do after me and Dave.
Fine.
Who do you think's gonna win, buddy?
He may go all the way. Not this time. I'm sorry. Tiny has actually a terrific team. And Jeremy has a lot of tight ends.
Yep.
So unfortunately, I think the Murray Bell running back show that Tiny has is gonna kind of do. They're gonna run over you.
Well, I have seen
apologize.
Jeremy a lot. We've been friends for a while, and I will have to say that the tight end heaven is a myth. Doesn't live up to it at all. I'm going Britt.
Well, let me tell y'all both a little story. Started about a week ago. It's called Shut Up! I'm gonna win. I'm gonna bring the house, and I'm going all the way. Here I come. And Tiny, let me get let me get up in there and let me tell you something, a little secret. Let me whisper this in your ear. Here I come, son.
And that'll be a weekly feature.
All right, now that the tempers have been flared, the final game of the stretch here. Jeremy, you get first pick. It's the matchup of us two. It's the matchup of No Beard versus Beard. It's the matchup of Wake For It against Turned Up.
Yes, and I have to really sit and think about this. Y'all both have decent teams. I am looking forward to whipping both y'all's asses. But while I sit and get prepared for y'all, can only choose one of y'all.
There can be
Thanks.
only one.
I appreciate it.
And I'm going with Jordan.
I am the Highlander.
There cannot be only one.
I'm going with Jordan. I think Jordan's going to be able to come out with a victory this week. So therefore, yeah.
Hail to the victors right here, son.
And
Not if I have something to say about that.
not so fast.
Not so fast. I'm going to steal a line from Jeremy there. The old ball coach.
Balls coach.
You know what? You have a good team.
Thank you.
Good team of losers. And they're going to continue to be so when I'm done with them.
Well, Dave, your words are very unkind and hurtful. And I think you should really consider them before speaking them. I am a
Wait
commissioner,
for it. Sorry. Go ahead.
and because I'm a winner,
Touche, sir.
yes.
Wow.
Yes.
This has been a really good and
Yes.
crazy. What is this, wrestling? Yes.
I don't do that
Yes.
shit. Wrestling's fake.
Oh, it's entertaining.
Shut your mouth. So,
jabroni.
so that'll do it for this show. I posted the weekly power rankings on the message board. Go check them out. It's going to be a weekly occurrence.
That's right.
Talk about them. They're there for discussion purposes. It's based upon how you do that week and just who I think might be best. I encourage everybody to do the message board.
Of course. Always thank you, Jay, for being a guest.
Hey, thank you for
And
having
if
me.
you or anybody out there wants to be a guest, please make sure to a call or text or whatever it may be, and come be a part of the game. You don't have to be live. You could be Skyped in or whatever.
Beer suggestions for these guys.
That's right.
That's
We're
right.
taking
Yes,
beer
definitely have some beer
suggestions
suggestions for us. And
before next Tuesday. So you have
noon next Tuesday.
Noon next Tuesday. You have a week. So
noon next Tuesday in Japan.
Active. That's right. So be active on the message board. Umdi, may the football gods be with you.
Umdi.